Michelle, I can confirm indeed that the video does really show very, very graphic details, especially when it comes to the abuse those patrons were subjected to. And of course, we are talking about young men here. When I looked at the video, I can estimate that they are between the age just over 18 and about under 35 years. So it's young men who are a group of individuals who we see being very, very abused in that particular video. But some of the elements I saw in that particular video, we saw individuals who were forced or
Hello guys, this is Jibril from Authentic Plus TV. Kindly subscribe to the channel. If today happens to be your first time, a quick reaction to a video that is circulating on social media coming from Pretoria, South Africa about a nightclub that the staff have been subjected to inhuman sexual acts just because the patrons could not pay their bills, and this is going on within this 21st century. I mean, why and how on earth would a human being, subject his fellow, humans to this inhuman act that they should perform sexual acts on themselves, and in failure to do so, you are subjected to severe punishment. I mean, this viewer discretion is advised. The video contains, sexual acts, and the visuals have been blurred actually, so for
indeed that the video does really show very, very graphic details, especially when it comes to the abuse those patrons were subjected to. And of course, we are talking about young men here. When I looked at the video, I can estimate that they are between the age just over 18 and about under 35 years. So it's young men who are a group of individuals who we see being very, very abused in that particular video. But some of the elements I saw in that particular video, we saw individuals who were forced or their heads submerged underwater with those in the background. They're really shouting some serious and threatening words. In one instance, we can hear one of the gentlemen who's abusing or who's performing those abusing acts on those particular gentlemen, saying that if they do not comply or if they do not allow the abusers to really instigate those acts on them, they might die. So I did see a video where those gentlemen had their heads being submerged underwater. In another video, we see those individuals being forced to self-gratify, and they are doing that, and those acts are being recorded. But what is really shocking or worrying is the fact that those in the background, were people who were cheering the abusers on, who were laughing, who sound as if they are being entertained. In another video, we see the very same alleged patrons being forced, to insert some object onto some of their sensitive parts, and that also very, very much recorded. But we also seen another video, Michelle, where these individuals then are tied with their hands and legs, joined behind, their bodies lying down, face down. So those are some of the acts we've seen in that particular video. And of course, we did try to do some groundwork here in Pretoria just to get a sense whether, any of those incidents were reported to law enforcement agencies in the city of Tshwane. And I can confirm that as far as the South African Police Service in this particular region is concerned, we reached out to them, we gave them details and briefed them in terms of what is it that we're looking for. They confirmed to us about 30 minutes ago that nothing has been reported to them. So they don't have anything on their records relating to this particular incident. So as far as authorities are concerned, nothing has been reported to them, according to the South African Police here in the Tshwane region. We also, Michelle, reached out to some of the people who might be part of the management of this particular establishment we are talking about today. One gentleman I personally spoke to did confirm that, well, he is aware that there is an incident of this nature. He was trying at the time to really get his colleagues at that management level to really respond, and he had promised that they will be issuing a statement, and that was about 2 hours ago, and the promise was that we'll get the statement 40 minutes after we had that engagement, and it's well over an hour now, and we have not received that statement. So that's where we are at this point, Michelle.
So I mean, let's talk about this. Why would anybody within this 21st century subject, fellow beings to this inhumane act? It's so bad, so bad, so very bad. I think the police and the authorities in South Africa have to move in swiftly to punish these persons, that are found to be culpable in this whole act. I mean, it's stinking. It stinks. Why would you do that? It stinks. Take them to the appropriate authority. Take them to the appropriate quarters for them to be able to pay their debts. What if they are owing? Would you have to subject them? So after subjecting them to this act, would you still collect your money from them? What about if because the way you subjected them to it by force, it means that nobody is even going to protect themselves to avoid any sexually related, diseases, STDs. They can easily contract because nobody had planned to do this, and you subject them into doing that. This is so bad. This is so bad. I mean, it's an act that has to be condemned. I mean, from its entirety. I mean, so perpetrators the government should act fast and bring the perpetrators to books. I mean, it's bad. It's really bad. Kindly subscribe to the channel, share this video, and then give us your comment, give me your like, and then let's continue the discussion in the comment section. This is Jibril Authentic Plus TV. Thank you.